Welcome back to Clips and Tips, brought to you during Bike Month by Bike Law Canada and McLeish Orlando. Today, I just wanted to introduce you to some books on my shelf for cycling and for the cycling enthusiast. First one I wanted to introduce you to was How Cycling Can Save the World by Peter Walker. A really well-written book, entertaining, great arguments against those people that always argue against certain aspects of cycling. Tells you why cycling really does save the world. Really quickly, this is what Mr. Walker says: you don't make cycling safe by obliging every rider to dress up as if it's for urban warfare or to work a shift at a nuclear power station. That's in reference to the helmet argument. You do it by creating a road system that insulates them from fast-moving road traffic. Anyways, great book. Number two, by our own Yvonne Banbrook. Yvonne has been an advocate and activist in the cycling community in Toronto for decades. She was the founder of the Toronto Cyclists Union. She was the executive director and a founding member. But Yvonne's a very good friend, but also someone who has done so much in the Toronto cycling community. This is a really practical guide to cycling, especially for all new cyclists. I really recommend it. Even those not so new but are in the urban centers, lots of practical tips. Anyways, that one I sincerely recommend to everybody. A little more hardcore hitting urban type book that's got a lot of humor packed into it for the commuter in the urban center. Like I said, it's by Bike Snob out of New York. I'd recommend this to everybody. It's a little bit written some time ago. Things have changed a bit since then, but not a lot. So anyways, recommend this to anyone. Canadian Bike Law. This was written by two university professors, Professor Forces and Professor Lavalette. It's Canadian based. It talks about different bike laws throughout Canada, a lot of practical tips, user-friendly read. It's not a lawyer book. And the second edition's coming out. Shout out to Dean Waters, who I think is involved with that. The dean of the Windsor Law School has been a big cycling advocate for years. Last one, or actually second last one, just an enjoyable read about how cycling has been involved in our country throughout the years in different ways. This one was a gift to me from David Shellnut for Christmas. I read it. Thanks, David. It's Riding into Battle, and it's just about cyclists in the Great War. Lastly, if you haven't seen this video, watch it, Bikes versus Cars. Most of you have, but if you haven't, it's a powerful look at how to move away from car-centric models and towards livable cities. That was given to me by my good friend Wayne Scott, who passed away. Wayne was a huge activist here in Toronto, and thank you, Wayne, for that, of course. And I recommend anybody to take a look at that in relation to cycling. Anyways, I hope that little book club review was good for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe I've given you some suggestions to read. If you have suggestions for me, share them. I love to read that stuff. Anyways, take care and thank you.